influence of Bollywood is huge on the culture. And I mean, that was one of the reasons that I started watching it. Now I just watch it because I'm obsessed. But, you know, I thought, well, this is a great way to learn about Indian culture. And it's true that it's, you know, the plots are simplistic and reductive and all of that, but they're just teeming with kind of cultural indicators about, especially about family life and marriage. And, you know, like one of the negative impacts of Bollywood that people talk about is that, you know, people have these higher expectations across income groups now for like fantastically elaborate weddings, and you know that now people spend a lot of money. You know, they have always spent money on weddings, but are spending a higher proportion of their salary because that's become so widespread. You know, kind of the glories of Bollywood, because Bollywood always projects a like kind of fantastical version of life. You know, it's rare to have a Bollywood movie that's set, you know, in a slum. But Bollywood is also changing a lot. So you now have plots with, you know, girls who live overseas and, you know, meet a guy and have a love match and, you know, decide maybe to marry him or maybe not. And I mean, Bollywood now addresses homosexuality, which was totally unthinkable even when I, you know, first landed up in India. And, you know, there's, you know, I think it is like, it is learning from the changes in society and in the media. I mean, with each decade, I mean, each, you know, period of 2 years in an India that's changing as fast as it is, it makes a radical difference. And so, you know, it seems that, like, since I left India and, you know, since, you know, since I first started going there, that I've seen things open up a lot more. I mean, for instance, just like on the scooter thing, which is really just a superficial show, like you do see more, you see now some women driving scooters in Delhi, which was never the case when I was there. Now in other cities, more like what Indians call liberated cities, you know, there's women drive themselves around. But, you know, I was always just like amazed that there was no one on the front who was a woman of a scooter. So, I mean, in lots of little ways you can see those shifts happening. And, you know, I think the choices become easier as media influence from the West and trickles into the Indian media, so that now you have shows, you know, Bollywood movies and, you know, TV shows that feature love marriages regularly and that feature girls with careers who keep their careers afterwards instead of giving them up. But, you know, it just becomes a more acceptable thing.